All right, hello everyone. We're back here for hole number 5 here that I'm setting up for. Let's take a look at these two. I don't know what to expect in terms of wind, so I'm just going to kind of prepare my bag a little bit. More top spin, very similar accuracy. Gonna bring Big Dog. Pock 4. Goliath will be okay. Not sure if they're gonna give us a tailwind. I would maybe kind of think that they would, but you know, just by the way that tournament trends have been going for par 5s the last few tournaments, well, more than a few tournaments. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's not quite as much as downwind as it's been in the past. What guys will typically try to do is land right here. I think that's going to be a no-go with that wind direction. So you're probably going to need to be looking at some kind of threading it up through here shot. What I like to do is I like to actually land it above the bunker up there and then kind of curl it back. So that's probably more or less the way that you're going to see me do this. I don't expect guys to be able to actually reach that as they have been able to in the past, but that's you can still slide it up into that fairway. And even being here in the being there in the rough, that guy might be maxed out on his nirvana with what he needs to do. But what I typically like to do is I like to land long here, so you can see with a Kingmaker, I may not be able to get it up there, but if you have one extra ball, so for example, you know, I may just try this, a little bit of backspin, blue marble. This looks like it's probably enough. And what's that, 5 rings? I'm gonna go about 10 rings here. And then I'm gonna curl it back. So let's take a look at this. So far, so good. You can see not too bad. Let's take a look at what I did. You know, for my first attempt, especially being unprepared, you know, I want to make sure, you know, it looks like this was relatively my angle using that max line. So you can see 11 rings, maybe just a little bit too much there. Get this Big Dog going. Oh, that's not the right Big Dog. I remember it was 47 accuracy or 42, one or the other. This is essentially 2 per ring, maybe just a little bit of an overplay on that number. But you can see there, you know, my opponent trying to go for that little sliver of fairway. If you do miss it, it could make things just a little bit more challenging for you. I would imagine, you know, I should be able to kind of get by here. I'm thinking maybe just a little bit of top spin. And probably a lot of curl. Very close to 2 per ring. With a lot of curl is what I'm thinking. I'm hoping maybe with 1 top spin I'll still be able to stop it. There's 5 rings. There's 8. And I'm going to plus on top of 8 rings. I'm still going to kind of max curl it. I even called a great ball, so that may not be still okay. Yep, that's actually too much curl. I was trying to basically play wind effect. It looked like 1 top spin looked pretty good in that situation. Just kind of, you know, with that great ball, especially with the accuracy of Big Dog, that's what ended up pushing me too much. It would have probably still came in quite at this angle, which is actually more or less what I was trying to do anyway, because what I didn't want to have happen was it to hit this lip here. So I was kind of intentionally trying to go up this way. And, you know, had I hit perfect ball, it probably, yeah, I'm almost positive it would have actually came up through where I wanted, even with all that curl. I think you're going to want to utilize a lot of that curl. You may not want to go 100, but you may want to use maybe about 80 just to kind of create that nice angle to where it kind of shoots up through there and avoids that bunker lip. And that's the main concern that I had with that shot, is I was just trying to stay clear of that bunker. Even being over here, you know, this is still somewhat makeable. I don't usually put things on the fairway. I probably still won't. Yeah. So we're just going to come up here to the front of the green. I would imagine, you know, left edge of the hole, kind of like you can see where I am. Just kind of maybe just outside the corner. And there should be just enough wind to pull it back into the cup. But I didn't catch my perfect ball, so it should probably slice by and just miss right. So you can see I can't pick up that wind there. However, you know, for a first attempt, I'm kind of happy with the way that I played it. I think going up there towards the right is the way to do it. And if you can get your perfect ball there, you're going to get your eagle. And it looks like, you know, albatross is almost going to be essentially out of the question for that hole. It's going to be very, very challenging to get. So I wouldn't expect to see anybody getting that one. So you'll want to kind of take advantage of that first par 5. That's kind of your big opportunity there for that albatross. So good luck with that hole, guys. I'll have a revision coming up for you on that one. Let's take a look at what this is. Okay. So just going to kind of reset here, and then I'll catch you guys on the next hole.